What's up everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Land, and if you saw my last video, this week we are talking about the future games coming to the Switch and the leaked 3D Mario games coming as a remaster on the platform. And last time we talked about Super Mario 64 and everything that needed to be added in an HD version of that game. Today we are taking a look at Super Mario Sunshine, my all-time favorite title, and looking at what Nintendo needs to do to make Super Mario Sunshine the best that it could be. Super Mario Sunshine is one of the very few Mario games that kind of have a fall off with the fan base. Not too many people found this game very fun, and those that did are hardcore Super Mario fans like myself. I grew up playing Super Mario Sunshine, and in fact, it was my very first Mario game, and I thought it was so much fun to see Mario in this 3D space, obviously because I didn't play 64. This was super exciting to me, and even though Mario had this weird mechanic with this new device called Flood, which allowed him to spray water and also hover in the air, I absolutely love the mechanic because it's Mario with a water pack. I mean, how completely random could you get? Now, the water pack didn't quite resonate with everybody because they just wanted Mario and his core moveset. They didn't need any type of water gimmicks or anything to keep Mario in the air and keep him afloat longer. So I can understand where people are coming from. This is a completely different take on Mario, but I feel like if they just would have done it correctly, then people would have really loved this game. And I think that's the problem with lots of my friends and why they won't try this game. It's too clunky, and the camera and everything is just too weird of a game, and it doesn't move the way they want Mario to move. Let's say in Super Mario Odyssey. And we're going to be using Super Mario Odyssey a lot for the main base of Mario's moveset. But with that, I have 9 total things that I think Super Mario Sunshine needs to change up to make this game the best that it could be. First off, of course, the graphics. If this is going to be an HD remake, we need better graphics. Now, Super Mario Sunshine isn't that dated, even if you play it today. It still has pretty good graphics for its time, but you can easily tell when you start to look off at objects in the distance that it's kind of blurry and it's really hard to make out anything about 20 feet past Mario. So that's something that they need to fix up. Just clean up the resolution, clean up the pixelated textures in the background, make everything look a lot smoother and cleaner. They don't necessarily need to go through a complete rehaul like they would do with Super Mario 64, but I think a definitely good cleaning is needed. With Mario Sunshine being my favorite game, I have to even admit that the camera is the worst in the 3D Mario franchise. This is terrible. The camera will many times get stuck in different objects, into cliffs, mountain ranges, walls, and it's really hard to angle Mario as to where to go. Lots of times you need to put the camera in a certain situation to have Mario jump and do some type of platforming trick, but you can't because the camera is so buggy. This needs to be fixed. Like I've said before, simply give Mario's camera the same treatment it did with Super Mario Odyssey, where it just simply moved by the flick of the stick and there was no snapback in the camera or it getting lodged inside some type of wall or mountain. Mario's movement in this game, I wouldn't say is as bad as it was in 64, as Mario felt like he was constantly on skates, but this time it feels like he's very loose and he moves extremely quick as soon as you touch the stick. As soon as you hit that stick, he starts sprinting towards a direction, and this could easily move you off of a platform and cost you your death. This needs to be tightened up just a little bit, similar to how Mario Odyssey's was. Mario Odyssey felt full control. Wherever you moved Mario, that's where Mario would go. And if you ever died, it never felt like it was the game's fault. It was your fault. You moved Mario in a wrong direction. And that's what we need to get back for Super Mario Sunshine. As far as his whole movement options, they all need to absolutely stay the same. I think Mario moves almost the best in Super Mario Sunshine just because he has the spin jump, he has all kinds of cool dives and flips, and it's just so much fun to move Mario in this game. And his dive actually has full momentum, unlike it does in Super Mario Odyssey, where if you dive, you can choose to roll, but his dive really doesn't go much distance when you push it. Hey look, the camera messed up again. Now, some of the missions need reworked from the ground up. The rest can pretty much stay the way they are, and you guys can probably think of some missions on your own, but some examples I have is, for one, the Watermelon Festival sucks. I think we can all agree on that. Getting that watermelon down across the boardwalk and all the way to the party is almost impossible. It is such a hassle, and it's always a stress when I play this game, even though I played it 100 times. And then we look at the Sandbird from Gelato Beach. Gelato Beach is not that good when we look at this. Sandbird just sucks. And then, of course, we have the infamous Pachinko machine. This thing is a buggy nightmare. The Shadow Mario chase levels need to be reworked and made a lot harder. Now in each world you get one of these Shadow Mario chase levels and you just chase him through the level and try to defeat him, and literally there's a way to just run right behind him and barely spray him and he's dead in like 5 seconds. It's just not fun. It's a complete waste of a potential mission. Either scrap it completely or add another mission or just replace it with another style of mission. Either make the level significantly harder and make him run faster with maybe more health, or completely rework the whole mission and come up with something new. Blue coins need a better guide/hint system to help you find these things, so let me tell you, they ain't easy. And it's simple. They don't even need to exactly tell you where they are, at least give you a better counter, because currently in the game all we have is something that tells you how many you have in each world, say 20 to 30 depending on the world. And it doesn't really tell you if you're missing any in that world, if you've collected all of them, if you're still missing a couple, and that's something that could help extremely well because, you ready for this? Each world has about 7 to 8 different levels, and in each level they have different types of blue coin spawns, which means that they're not always spawning in the same overworld. You have to go into specific levels and look in specific spots to find these coins, which could take you forever without any type of tracker or guide to help you along your way. Also, for how hard it is to find these blue coins, there should be better rewards. You shouldn't just get more suns just to fill that counter and feel like you're just grinding to complete this game with absolutely zero reward at the end. Maybe give Mario some more clothes, as we've seen that you could eventually get some shades and a nice little Hawaiian shirt for Mario after you collect a certain amount of suns, so maybe have Mario be able to buy new clothing options with these blue coins, or potentially open up new future stages, which we can talk about now. Mario Sunshine needs some type of bonus world or extra fun content after the game, because currently there's not much. Yes, you can go back to the airport strip, and you can also go to some mini-game type of levels if you really want to play pachinko that bad, but we need a brand new style of world. Maybe we can go to another far-off island, as we've seen in Super Mario Sunshine's intro with the map of Isle Delfino. There's multiple different islands around him shaped like a crab and other sea animals that maybe he can go visit and have some extra fun with. Or maybe there's just another part of Isle Delfino we have yet to find and maybe they can unlock it. I can't wait to see exactly what they do with a bonus level, but I think it would make a lot of fans happy to have another piece of Mario Sunshine added. Maybe there was some other type of world in development that they were never able to finish. Whatever it may be, I'm super excited to see what it is. I would be really grateful and happy if they do somehow remix all the music and make it sound brand new and fresh. I think some of the tracks are left to be desired. Lots of them are just remix of the original, and I think they need to spice up each and every one to give it an original take. So I have 3 examples of remixes I found from some pretty talented YouTubers. Take a listen. And that's all we have for Super Mario Sunshine. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting my last video on Super Mario 64. If you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. It's in the card right above. You can just click on it. But also, if you guys really enjoyed, like the video and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see Super Mario Galaxy HD on the Switch as the next video. Also, feel free to check out and join the official Nintendo Land Discord. The link is in the description down below, where you can come to me and talk about future video topics and anything really related to gaming with the community, and it's just a lot of fun. You can also get your name to pop up at the end of my videos, as these are the recent joiners to the Discord server. For those of you that stayed to the very end, thank you, because I do have a special announcement. I am planning on doing a multi-day stream to help spread awareness for what's going on around the world right now, and also make it a complete donation stream. All the money and proceeds that I receive from the stream will go straight to a good cause related in this virus that's going around, this pandemic that's taking over the world, it seems like. But we are going to have a nice multi-day stream for a couple of weeks where you guys can just come relax, tell me what Nintendo games you want me to play through, and we'll play through tons of Nintendo games throughout the collections, throughout the libraries, throughout many different consoles, from Wii to Wii U to GameCube, even to the classics as the SNES and NES, whatever you guys want to see. Now, to make the stream as best as I can, I will need some help, so if any of you guys are familiar with working with the Elgato and the OBS software with a Mac, I could really appreciate your help because there's lots of problems with that combination, as it's hard to get overlays and stream chat overlays with having Elgato and a Mac. So please let me know if you guys have any information regarding that, and we can get in touch one-on-one, and there will definitely be some rewards for whoever can help me with that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you guys are new to stay up to date on all things Nintendo. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Oh, and take out the stupid lava boat.